Salutations, everybody. It is your favorite porcupine, botanical, ecologist, arborist, VTuber, Sorrel Facts. And today, I'm going to show you one of the more unique plants to the California floristic province. Behold, the one, the only, the most succulent of succulents that grows along the sea cliffs, Dudleya farinosa, common name bluff lettuce. Now, this little succulent is also called a live forever, a powdery or Dudleya, and sometimes just Dudleya. Fun fact, it was first described by the German botanist Theodor Hartwig while he was visiting Carmel looking for plants to sell. That's a rhyme. Now, if you kind of look at it, the first thing you'll notice to identify this plant is that this is a species of stone crop, and stone crops are in the family Crassulaceae. You've probably seen their cousins in the clearance bin at your local home and garden store. Now, giving a little look at this individual, you'll notice they grow in these cute little rosettes, hence the name stone crop, excuse me. My brain is made out of soup these days. We're going through a heat wave while I'm filming. But anyways, you can see these cute little rosettes with these pink tips. And in the summer, as you can see right now, they pop out this beautiful little pink stem called a peduncle with bright yellow flowers, making them a valuable pollinator species in places where most flowering plants cannot grow. Looking at this one right here, you'll notice it kind of has a bit of a stem coming out of its body. You can kind of see right there. And then you have its main little rosette right there. Now this stem on the body is called a caudex, and it's actually the same type of formation that palm trees use. If you can kind of think about how a palm has a long stem and then all the growth is on the tip, another thing you can kind of look at is this is the type of habitat it grows along. So the Dudleya farinosa grows along these exposed rocky coastal cliffs between southern Oregon to Monterey Bay, California. It loves these salty, nutritionless, bare soils and stuff like right here. As you can see, this ground it's growing out of is just pure sandstone. Its expert niche is to take the worst possible habitat that no other plant could use. And as you can see, there's quite a few of them, and they're absolutely thriving. Oh, I love these guys. And here you can see a little more example of those little flowers, valuable pollinator habitat, like I said. Now, unfortunately, there is some negative stuff I do need to bring up. Staying small and hugging the oceanside's cliffs, and unfortunately it really wasn't enough to protect these little fellas. Look at it. It's so cute. It's so adorable. So round, perfectly shaped, but sadly, its cuteness is killing it. Unfortunately, these adorable little plants have caught the eye of the vogue South Korean influencers who want to be trendy. And in the last few years, a huge poaching market based out of South Korea has stormed our coastal cliffs of California. People sneak in at night. They rip these little guys out of the ground and shove them in suitcases and smuggle them back to South Korea, where they're then propagated and distributed illegally throughout the world, sometimes selling for almost $1,000 per plant. There's even this one guy, Byung-Soo Kim, who personally poached more than 3,700 Dudleyas from state parks in California before he was eventually caught and sentenced to prison. You want to know the worst part? This plant already exists in nurseries and has multiple horticultural varieties. There's no reason to steal them from the wild other than just pure greed and laziness. But sadly, these horrible individuals have ruined it for everyone. In the last few years, Dudleya have gone from a least concerned species to threatened, and in some parts, even endangered. It's gotten to the point where it's now recommended that if you see a Dudleya, like this little guy right here, you keep its location secret, because there's too many bad faith actors searching the internet for new poaching grounds. I implore everyone watching this video, love your local Dudleyas, but love them from a distance. There are many other succulent species that will do much, much better in your yard or home that are not endangered and are not being poached. If you do see a Dudleya, leave it be. And if you see them in the store, think twice about buying them and make sure it's from a reputable source. Never, ever buy Korean imported succulents. Unfortunately, the market is too impacted with poaching right now to responsibly purchase from them. Please don't feed the poachers who are destroying my home. Anyway, enough of my little soapbox. Bye for now!